go. Climb and back, and we'll be off. First time to Solitude? Beautiful old city, capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you already knew that.
Come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here, or you'll end up like Rob. Time to say hello to Rugbeard. He's the sorry bastard who's going to be executed. The gate guard who let Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he killed the High King. There's no greater honor than to serve. If you're serious about enlisting, speak to Legate Rika in Castle Dower.
They can't hurt Uncle Brog here. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Traitor! You betrayed us!
You should tell her that her uncle is scum who betrayed his high king. Best she know now, Adval.
Traitor!
Rogver, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords. On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
Some gate guard you were!
Good riddance to bad rubbish, I say.
I think I expected more.
It shouldn't have been like this.
Damn shame, Rogver. You're a good man.
The finest fish here. Caught
Spare some gold for a veteran?
That looks 23.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. What? You see a man fallen on hard times, and you think he's been like that forever? I was there. I fought in the Great War. I was on the field at Anvil. And when I was struck down, they left me. You understand? They left me for dead. I didn't leave them. It's best you leave me be. Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass. Sure, you make your retreat, and I'll make mine. Can you spare a septum? Lost an eye during the Great War, or I'd earn it myself. Uh-huh. I hid here in Solitude for a long time, but war. War follows a man until it's done with him. Uh-huh. Them Imperials left me to die in Envil, and I had to fight my way back home. Then they followed me back here. Until next time. Yes? Until next time. Yes? All right, then. You know you can afford a septim or two.
I'm not interested, Jody. It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
You might want to rethink that. You're missing out on some wonderful opportunities working in that bar.
Sleep. Head over to the Winking Skeever. You know, the Winking Skeever's not just the best inn in Solitude. It's also the only inn in Solitude. Work in it, I own it. Well, okay. My father owns the Winking Skeever, but it's the family business, so it'll be mine when he kicks off. Jarl Elisif the Fair. Poor woman. Losing her husband and king like that. It was a dark day for us all. Damn! That reminds me. I have a delivery to make to her steward, Falk Firebeard. He ordered a special bottle of Strass Mackay rum. Saved me a lot of trouble. Here. Take it to the Blue Palace. I showed up to watch, yeah. I don't know if they were right to execute him for what he did, but I'll tell you something. It couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. Listen, Rogvir and I grew up together. It was us, a few others, and Vivienne. Vivienne Onus. I have no idea why, but one day I told Rogvir I liked her. It was a stupid thing to do. He mocked me incessantly after that. From that point forward, every time Vivienne and I were anywhere close to each other, he made sure to humiliate me. He beat me up, dumped meat on my head, anything he could get away with. Once he even slipped a beehive into my bed. We were children, sure, but Rogvir never outgrew that immaturity or his cruelty. So any talk about him being an honorable Nord? Pure folly. I was done talking anyway. Yeah, next time. Don't mind me, I'm just running errands for the old man. All right, then. I'm just running some errands for the old man. For myself. I'm just running some errands for myself. Till next time. Seems there's always more to be done. Till next time. Need something? Got something to say?
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or keep by the fire. Send someone over. Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. Well, as it turns out, I had a pet skeever when I was a boy, and he used to wink. They were smaller back then. Well, as it turns out, I had a pet skeever when I was a boy, and he used to wink. I thought so. Magic. You're on the wrong side of Skyrim. You want Winterhold. That college there, they teach it. Otherwise, you can try the Jarl's Wizard. I wouldn't, though. Varnius Junius stopped by here on his way to court. He was worried about something. I'm sure Falk Firebeard could tell you what. People say there's a man wandering the streets near the Blue Palace. He seems distressed, but he's not making any sense.
To the days come and gone,
I've heard Jari Ra's hanging around the Wells district, looking for new blood to hire. I think the Bard's College might be looking for recruits. You should speak to the head of the college, Viarmo, if you're interested. Remember the winking skeever next time you're footsore. If you need a good rumor or two, I think I can oblige. Need anything, you just say the word.
We're the children of Skyrim.
Traitors, civil wars, dragons. Huh. Those troubles don't cross my doorway, so sit, relax. Until next time. Welcome to the winking skeever, friend. Good afternoon. Until next time. What do you need? Until next time.
Rick, the killer of kings, on the day of your
You're not getting anything. Think you could... Never should have come...
There's always more to be done.
Ah, yet another new face. I'm from Hammerfell, you see. I can hardly keep track of all the people I've been meeting. Aye, but I'll be here in Solitude for longer still. Viata's skill as a Fletcher drew me to this place. I wanted to learn. And there is still much of Skyrim I wish to see. I hear there is a city, Windhelm, that is nearly white with... what do you call it? Oh yeah, snow. And far to the west lies a ruin, Volskag. Inside there's said to be a wall, black as night, and it speaks in the ancient dragon tongue. There are wonders in this place I never dreamed imaginable. Where the dragon attacked? We've heard rumors of death and fire from the skies, but no real news. Then we should soon be selling arrows by the bushel. A sword is no good against a dragon. Good to talk to a fellow traveler. Always good to see a fellow traveler. I hope you found the roads relatively safe, free from dragons at the very least. Stop back anytime. Fletching suits me. It's difficult and sometimes tedious, but a well-made arrow strikes forth like the fury of a god. Until next time. Yes? All right then.
Believe the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the
Hello, I'm Gisli, but you can just call me Erica's sister. Everyone does. Oh, if you're looking for a good attitude, go see the bards. They'll fake it for you if nothing else. If you're looking for truth instead, see Noster. He's a good example of what life has to offer. And if you're just looking to feel good, go get some spiced wine from Yvette. But whatever you do, just leave me alone. Yes, my older brother, and the person you probably want to be speaking to right now. But really, since Torig's death, Falk Firebeard wields the true power of the Jarl's Court. My brother is nothing more than a pompous little fop. We'll speak again later. We must.
Oh, certainly.
Welcome to the center of the world. Or at least my brother Erica's world. I'll be sure to check Talk to Random Stranger off my list of today's tasks. Have you met my dear brother Erica? The man's as trustworthy as a Khajiit goldmonger. Until next time. Quickly, if you please. I'm quite busy running errands for my bastard of a brother. Yes, I haven't got all day. Make it quick. All right, then.
Are you a member of the college? Or did you just steal those robes from a real wizard? Nothing at all. It's very nice. If you want something with a little more style, however, you should see what we have available. It's not an insult, just an observation. If I were walking around with a wound, I would want you to tell me to see a doctor. Your outfit is something of an open wound, where attire is concerned. You're really going to the Blue Palace? That presents an opportunity. If you are willing to wear one of Radiant Raymond's outfits and speak to the Jarl, I would not only pay you, but let you keep the outfit. Good. Here's the outfit. Try to get Elisif's opinion on it, and if she likes it, mention it's from Radiant Raymond. Thank you for your patronage. Why, hello. Here to buy? If you have to ask the price, you might be in the wrong store. I do hope you'll remain in Solitude. The city could do with some new blood. We provide clothing for all of Solitude's most influential residents. But for you, I'll make an exception. Remember Radiant Raymond when you need a change of attire. Speak quickly. All right, then. Yes? Need something? Yes? Oh, what delight. Another charming customer. It is when my customers waste time chatting and not buying. Radiant Raiment has the finest attire in all of Skyrim. That is how we get business. Finally. Oh, let me just drop everything to help you. I don't mind. Really. Thank the gods for the end of yet another pointless conversation. I can help with purchases, but if you've come to talk, see my sister. She's the one who gets on with people. It's her one virtue, really. Until next time. Yes? You want something from me? Until next time. Here to buy? If you have to ask the price, you might be in the wrong store.
Rogvir's execution. Perhaps, but necessary. My cousin Fura is somewhere out there in Skyrim right now, fighting Ulfric Stormcloak and his damned insurrectionists. She wouldn't have to be there at all if it weren't for Rogvir. And my aunt wouldn't have to worry about her daughter. You really don't know? He lets Ulfric Stormcloak escape Solitude. Ulfric rides in, murders the High King, and Rogvir lets him ride right back out. Most people head over to the Winking Skeever. If you're not interested in music or drink, you can at least talk to Corpulus. He can fill you in on any of the latest gossip. People to see and places to go, huh? Later, then. I'm a little busy at the moment. I've got all sorts of errands to run. I understand you're an important person. I'll catch up with you later. You look like an adventurous one. I bet we're kindred spirits, you and I. All right, then. Hi there. Until next time. Is there something I can do for you? Until next time.
Welcome to Angela's Aromatics. Can I help you with some herbal needs? You're a traveler, correct? Have you been to Whiterun? Wonderful. I hadn't really hoped to run into someone who'd been there. My daughter Fura was assigned to Whiterun after she joined the Imperial Army. I was hoping you might have met her. I haven't heard from her lately. I've tried talking to Captain Aldous, but he hasn't been any help. Oh, that's very sweet of you. Anything you can find out from Captain Aldous would be welcome news. We mostly carry herbs and alchemical ingredients, that sort of thing. Before the war, our stock was mostly used for aromatic use in homes. Yes. These days, we have more people like you coming in, looking for healing and the like. No. Mostly, I'm just a simple herbalist. Lami over in Muffle should be able to help you. Don't forget me next time you need herbs and potions. It's good to see a fresh face. You wouldn't have happened to come from Whiterun, would you? All right, then. Need something for a potion? You're certainly in the right place. All right, then. Welcome to Angela's Aromatics. Can I help you with some herbal needs? Until next time. So what are your needs? Perhaps a pinch of this and a bit of that, All right, then. Need something? All right, then. Yes?
Why not? Hey, wanna play tag? Come back if you don't play tag.
Are you here to talk about my brother? Do you think his execution was justified? Rogvir, he opened a gate and they executed him for it. He opened a gate and the wrong man rode out of it. If that man hadn't been Ulfric Stormcloak, if Ulfric hadn't killed High King Torrig, but it was Ulfric, and he did kill the High King in honorable combat. My brother refused to allow the Imperials to take revenge for the deed. So now he's dead. Then like Rogvir, you have a Nord's heart. It's hard for many of the people here to understand. I think Aldous understands. I don't think I could have stayed here if anyone else had... I think I need to be done talking for the moment. I'm not looking for conversation. I should make sure Sfari's okay. If you want to talk about my brother, I'm not interested. Advar won't sell anything if I don't go and check up on him. I'm in mourning. Can't you see that? Yeah, Need something? All right, then. Yeah,
Said you got here just before the execution. Must have been a lovely first sight. Baron's my husband. He works the forge up at Castle Dower. I barely see him nowadays, what with him filling orders for the army. No, that was an ugly affair. High King Torig's death has turned the whole town on its head. Between you and me, he wasn't even that good a king. All of those rambling speeches about the Empire this and the Empire that. Come back to bits and pieces anytime. Huh. You know, you've got a certain fire in your eyes. Just like my Beerend. Please, feel free to look around. We've got a bit of everything. Make sure to recommend us to your associates. Welcome. Look around. We've got everything you could want in life. At least, that's what Beerend always tells me. All right, then. Yes? Good day. Need something? All right, then.
Pickpocket!
Why, you... You little... I'm a little busy. I got all sorts. The Divines saved me from the streets, and they can save you from your trials as well. May the Divines guide and keep you. May you be saved by the Divines, as I once was. What do you need? Hmm? Yes?
Fresh.
Never should have come.
The finest.
Never should have come.
The finest fish here.
You little...
The finest fish here. Caught daily.
Spiced
There's
wine.
nothing quite like
Taste. Home and heart.
Plenty of fresh fish for you.
I've heard stranger things are eaten
Down at the docks. There are a few good spots if you can avoid the East Empire company workers in those red-waved thugs. Sorry, yes. It's been hard on her. The girl misses her uncle. I've tried to explain that Rogvir did something bad, and that we all have to be accountable for our actions. But the child feels what she will.
These are troubled times.
None of what
Be
he
on your
collected
guard out
tasted
there.
as good as your spiced wine, Yvette.
I've got some salmon to sell. May the gods speed your journeys and steady your sword on.
You shouldn't leave Solitude without trying our fish. Best in Skyrim.
See ya. Need something? See ya. Hmm? See ya.
Fresh fish. Fresh fish.
look like you could do with a ripe apple, or a tomato, cabbage, or leek. I have my ways, but it's not easy these days. The Black Blood Marauders have been plundering ships off the coast. A lot of people been hurt by their foolishness. That I do. I had a messenger from Dragon Bridge stop here on his way to the Blue Palace not too long ago. He was very nervous. Mentioned something about needing help. Come back when you figure out how to spend money. An apple to keep you healthy? A tomato to keep you strong? But surely you need one or the other. I'll always have fruit to buy, until it goes rotten. Then, I won't. You get around, right? If you come across any storm cloaks, got one for me, huh? They did the same to my brother in Whiterun. All right, then. Yes? Mm-hmm. Need something? Until next time.
Fresh fish, straight from the fjords.
You wouldn't have a few minutes to run down to the docks, would you? Well, I've got a shipment of spices the East Empire Company is holding up. I need someone to convince them to release it. Great. Get back to me when you're done and I'll give you something for your time. Oh, yes. A secret family recipe. The only good thing my father Octave ever did. In fact, it's so good, no one else in Skyrim even tries to make any. They're adequate. Honestly, I rely on the business brought in by the burning of King Olaf, and that's not likely to happen this year. Well, it's a great big festival put on by the bards every year. They burn an effigy of old King Olaf. It's quite a bit of fun. The bards give out spiced wine during the festival, so they put it in a big order. And then, for weeks after, demand is so high, I can barely keep up. But with the death of High King Torrig, the festival has been declared in poor taste. So it looks like it won't happen this year. Good luck out there. It seems like a tough time to be wandering Skyrim. Spiced wine for you? It's a family recipe. Stay warm and keep sober. It's the two things I know for sure will make life better. Wanderer like you needs a little fire in the veins. Some spiced wine? See ya. I swear, I left another bottle right here. See ya. If you see my father Octave around, stay clear. He'll only ask you for money or mead. Yeah, Need something?
Apples, tomatoes,
See ya.
cabbages,
Huh?
fresh and ripe.
Good day.
Lady Adrian said my voice
Fancy robes. You a wizard or something? It's almost all I have time for these days. The men training here in Solitude, and the troops out in the field. They all need weapons and armor. You should look into joining. They could
use every hand they can get. To be honest, no. But High King Torrig supported them. And now, her lady Eliseth has thrown in with them. You could say I'm a king's man at heart. I guess that's Jarl's man now. My loyalty lies with Solitude. So, where Jarl Eliseth leads, I follow. I think I would, if it weren't for my son. And my wife. Oh, Seema would have my hide if I even suggested I might step foot on a battlefield. You think Stormcloaks and Legionnaires are dangerous? Ha! Return anytime you need arms or armor. My forge never rests. Seems there's no end to the needs of the Imperials. But what can I help you with? Keep safe, and always wear your armor. Wanderer like you must have plenty of tales to tell. But I'm afraid I'm too busy to hear them. Until next time. I got some fine armor, if you're looking. Aye. Need a weapon? By the looks of you, yeah. Think I've got something you can use. All right, then. It's good to be away from the forge for a bit. Good day. Need something? All right, then. Arms and armor, forged by a master craftsman.
Just arrive in the city? Is it true what they say then? There are dragons about. Ha! I like you. No man is a match for a dragon. Buying one of our blades wouldn't hurt your chances, though. Food, experience, and a roof over my head in the finest city in Skyrim. If money's all you hold dear, then you end up like Jari Ra, plague of the city. Captain Aldous can't prove it, but that Argonian is up to no good. May your sword feast on stormcloak flesh. Think I'll forge me a new sword, just in case things go awry here in Solitude. I'm a blacksmith's apprentice, you see. If you're off to fight, talk to Bayron before you go. His armor is well forged and dependable. We've got strong swords and sturdy armor if you're looking to buy. I'd better get going. Apprentice blacksmith at your service. All right, then. I'd better get going. Need something? Are you... You're not getting anything from me. The Jarl. Stop right.
I'm a little busy at the moment. I've got all sorts of errands.
And your madness is the method, and the melody.
Hey, wanna play tag? Sure. Say, bye.
You look like you can do
I'm sorry.
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed, and my working days are done. I'm too old to work, but that don't make me too old to drink. You got nothing better to do than bother an old man? You want to know the one truth I've learned in all my years? Life's too hard to face sober. Yes? Yes?
Welcome. Let me know if
I have no business with you. Leave me. Go away. I have more important things on my mind right now. I don't like strangers. You have questions? Tidings. Hmm? You little... Hmm?
Papa said I want to rob him, but he wouldn't tell me why not. Hiya, what's your name? Are you visiting? What do you do? My papa says I'm gregarious, just like him. He says it means smart, but my brother says he's wrong. Hmm?
Slow, but looking good, sir.
Need something?
Slow's the only way to do it. Work too hard and you'll warp the wood.
Yes?
It's been a good week, my boy. Loud customers mean good cheer, and good cheer means a full till. You know, I had to retire and leave you to run the skeever, son.
I don't know, Father. There's a whole world out there I want to...
My father was all the family
Why not
I
let me
ever
run
had.
the skeever?
I felt so lost when he died.
Don't
but
be
the
a
crew
silly
of the Red
girl.
Wave's my family
The
now.
bar's no job for a young lady.
What about Auntie Fida and Dragonbridge? She runs a bar, and you said she's one of your favorite girls.
Ah! Well, you see, that's a little complicated, and you know what? Never mind. Guess I'm not retiring anytime soon.
I've seen some truly wondrous sights since I took to the seas. I had no idea a man could die in so many ways. Just yesterday, I saw a musician in the street playing a flute. It was beautiful. I want that flute. Dorian is helping me perfect my fencing, but I don't think I'll ever be as good as he is. Yes. Yes.
How's it coming there, Juwonin?
Filthy pickpocket.
Don't even think about it.
I've only been a part of the Red Wave's crew for a few weeks, but I've already learned to stay out of Captain Safia's way.
Been a good week, my boy. Loud
Forget wine, women, and wealth. Give me a calm sea and a good book, and I'm happy. I hear Adonato Leotelli staying up in Windhelm. I've read a few of his works.
And yelling
Be good
for
to meet
more
him
drinks.
someday.
You're practically retired already.
Don't misunderstand me, friend. I like my quiet, and I like to read. But you trifle with my ship, my crew, or my captain, I will kill you. You've not seen the night sky until you've seen it on the open sea. What do you need?
Oh, brother.
Yes?
That's it. I'm not retiring, ever. End of discussion.
Hello, I'm Gisli, but you can just call me Erica's sister.
You wouldn't be a sellsword, would you? I have a little problem you could solve. Hi, I'm the headsman here in Solitude. It's my job. Depends on what you mean by busy. I'm also the head jailer in the dungeon here. Quiet job, usually. Ain't got one, but I'd fancy a chance at that Jari Ra's scrawny neck. Filthy Argonia never would have set foot in this city if High King Torrig was still alive. I can tell you that. Keep your head about you. Mind yourself in my city, friend. This here axe in full swing is a right terrible sight. Just watch yourself. You don't want to meet me on the job.
I once captained a ship called the Argent Raptor. She struck an iceberg and went down just north of Windhelm.
I'm a little busy.
You stay out of trouble
I've
now.
got all
The
sorts
Castle
of
Dower dungeon can break even the strongest will. Until next time. Yeah? All right then. Yes? All right then.
With a voice wielding power of the ancient
Get away from me.
Believe
My shipmates scoff at my love of finery, but I know envy when I hear it. From ship's captain to lowly crewman. I suppose I deserve it after wasting all my coin on gambling and women. I hail from Cyrodiil, but after a misunderstanding with the law, I needed a swift change of scenery. Yes. Make it quick.
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials.
Never should have.
We drink to our youth, to the days come. Gone, get up for the age of a
Yes.
is just
By
about
blade or by spell. If you want it dead, I'll make it dead. All you need to do is pay my fee. If you change your mind, seek me out here. I fight with both blade and spell. You might say I'm equipped to handle nearly any threat. So, shall we talk price?
The blade can be as lethal as the spell, but deadlier still is the one who wields both.
Sure, you can hire a swordsman or a spellcaster to fight at your side, but why not get both for the price of one?
The blade can be as lethal as the spell, but deadlier still is the one who wields both.
By blade or by spell. If you want it dead, I'll make it dead. All you need to do is pay my fee.
The blade can be as lethal as the spell, but deadlier still is the one who wields both.
My father
I
was
fight with both blade and spell. You might say I'm equipped to handle nearly any threat. So, shall we talk price?
I'm a little busy at the moment. I've got all sorts of errands to run.
Feel free to make requests.
It's the one who wields both.
Generally, if you want rumors, you should talk to Corpulus. That said, I did see a visitor pass through on his way to the Blue Palace. Only in that I'm a graduate. I work here at the Winking Skeever. I would highly recommend it, though. Talk to Viarmo if you're interested. Oh, no. But being surrounded by good music, good drink, and good friends is all I've ever asked for. You should think about staying the night. This one's a favorite of mine. A legend we all... There's nothing like a good song to lift the spirit in troubled times. Stick around. Still plenty of songs to sing. Have a drink. Rest your feet and stay a little while. Mm-hmm. Need something? Farewell. We drink to our... Yes? All right, then. Our hero claims a...
Keep your hands to yourself.